Hey everybody, Barry with Christenson Transportation. We're the trucker's truck. Today I want to talk about one of the changes we've made recently. We've made a couple changes because if you don't change, you don't win. One has been moving our DEF purchases. So everybody's, if you're signed up, you're operating at least to Christenson and you're using our fuel card, we've got the ability to purchase DEF on there at one vendor. We're doing that because that vendor's giving us a discount, which is not ours. It's the owner-operators. It's the independent contractors. You guys and girls are receiving the discount. The more we use and focus where we purchase things, the bigger discount we get. So, some people got upset about it and said, well, that's a pain. Well, it's a pain to make you more profitable. So it's a necessary evil. The other thing is we've changed the fuel cards to where they automatically deactivate when you're not under a load, and they activate once you've picked up a load. So that deadhead miles, if you go home on the weekend, you come out Monday morning and you've got 100 miles of deadhead to go pick up a load, that card's not on. If that gets excessive, we're not out to make it a suffering for you. We're not out to say, hey, if you've got a real long deadhead, call us and we'll make exceptions. But it's just part of the change, and part of the reason that we changed the number of stops, when, just like with the DEF, is we've got agreements. Fuel vendors they got price wars. You might be in Kingman, Arizona, and this vendor wants the fuel that they see is going across the street, so they give us a bigger discount. You can't take a fuel, and we've got fuel apps where you punch in where your route's going or where you are, and it's going to tell you where to go to buy the biggest discount. You can't just say, well, I looked at that and we use Love's and Pilot and Flying J, whatever, so I just go there. Well, there may be 80 cents a gallon difference in 100 miles with the same vendor because they're trying to drive the cost down and get gallons at a certain location. So this is one of the biggest expenses you can have. I tell the drivers in orientation, fuel and tires are your biggest expenses, and they're the only ones, not the only ones, but we can't control it. The drivers control where they, how they maintain that equipment and where and how they purchase fuel. And that's a big part of being successful. So don't take it for granted. These things change. It's not like, well, the TA in Stratford is the best place to buy fuel. That may be this week, but these things update every week. And the vendors decide where they want to drive the fuel gallons to and where the discounts are going to be every week. It's not at a certain brand or certain vendor that it's the same across the board. It's fluid. It changes a lot. So do your due diligence. Get out the fuel app, punch it for every load. It takes you 30 seconds, and then you're going to save yourself a lot of money. So remember, the things we do for you. We want you as successful as possible. That's why we pass things on. We pass our discounts on. We pass our insurance rates on. We pass all this stuff on so that you get the most money in your pocket you can get. Our business is trucking. It's not in upselling. So, don't think that there's hidden agendas with us. There's not. You're owner-operators. You're all owner-operators, and the savings goes to you. So help yourselves. The more we combine those purchases, the fewer stops we have, the deeper discounts we can get from the vendor. It's pretty simple. So use the tools we give you. If there's issues, call us. We're here to help. So thanks for being with Christenson. We're the trucker's truck, and safety takes priority.